Hey guys, so I wanted to make a video basically telling you guys what is up, why I disappeared for like fucking ever, because they come back on. Well, I mean, I've been like checking my YouTube every now and then, but I've noticed that I got like 900 something followers now, and I'm just like, oh my god, thank you so much for all the support. You guys are probably all sleeping right now because it's like, what, 2 or 1 in Hawaii. Anyway, so my son basically landed up breaking my camera lens. I had one of those like Sony mirrorless cameras, and my son ended up breaking the lens. So I stopped filming, and then I had decided that I'm gonna save up money to go get another one. And when I finally saved up money to get another one, I found out I was pregnant. Now, going from basically what happened to me then to now. I wanted to, I guess, clear up. Well, not clear up. I wanted to give you guys different advice on what might happen if you do get pregnant and you end up having being a dancer. I know that it happens to a lot of women and a lot of dancers, and they don't know what to do. Um, One, this is something that I had learned that was way too late in my pregnancy. I couldn't. By the time I had learned it, I was just like, what the fuck, whatever. Um, when I had gotten pregnant, I didn't know that uh, women that are pregnant is a fetish. So because it's a fetish, a lot of people like to do videos that and inquire basically lactating and rubbing their belly, and the pregnancy fetish is huge. It is fucking huge. So imagine me doing videos from when I was 5 months to when I had given birth. I literally started doing videos when I was a little bit after 7 months. So I was pretty much at the end of my pregnancy, and I couldn't really get much in because I was, getting ready for the baby and whatnot. Um, Probably wondering, like, why is this live? Because, like, nobody's in here. I wanted to do it live just in case some people were here so they can get advice and they can get questions straight up. Basically, just straight from the bull's mouth. Um, I know there was a shit ton of questions, like a shit ton, that I had missed out on, and I'm sorry for that. So, post your questions down below and I will get back to them later on, now that I finally got this phone up and running and shit and whatnot. Anyways, yeah, so if you are a dancer and you find out you're pregnant, first things first, save. I know it sucks because we live a glamorous life, and um, because we live a glamorous life, we can do whatever the fuck we want to do. We can buy whatever the fuck we want to buy, and we get to do whatever and however we want to do it. But you're gonna have to save now because you literally have maybe about 4 months until you have to stop. Now, the reason why I say that you have 4 months until you have to stop is because if I were to give you guys good advice, which I want to give you guys good advice, let me like turn on this light over here. Was it on or was it just not on? Yeah, it was on. I just didn't turn this on. Damn it. Okay, so. Ooh, look at the twinkly lights. Yeah, that is something that I got when I was pregnant and doing videos and webcamming a lot. I got those lights basically to help me kind of help get that whole cam girl feel, but it didn't really work out for me. I'm still a cam girl in a way, but I'm more so a cam girl that dances every now and then whenever I feel like it. My boss is a bitch too, so it doesn't really help. Anyways, so you have to save maybe about from $400 400 at least every 2 days to 500 at least every 2 days. Keep in mind that you will have to hustle your ass off, because at the very end, what you want to come out with within that 4 to 5 months is at least, if I were being realistic, because of all of the bills that you're going to have to pay, because of everything that's going to be tacked on and added on while you're, after you give birth and whatnot, and be right before you give birth too, you're aiming for about 9 grand. No, I'm not joking. You really are aiming for 9 grand. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, what the fuck? Why am I aiming for 9 grand? You're aiming for 9 grand because when you stop dancing and you go from not dancing anymore to actually doing webcam, the money's not going to add up as much. Why? Because there are a lot of different things you need to go through in order to get your money out of webcamming. Now, I can do a different video on webcamming while you're pregnant if you guys want to see that video, but just generally, I wanted to give you guys that advice that when you do get pregnant, the best thing to do is just start webcamming from when you're 4 to 5 months. Because see, if you keep webcamming from when you're 4 to 5 months, you can keep webcamming all the way till you're done, like you're almost about ready to pop, and you're not doing anything dangerous. You're not on the pole, could possibly, have a miscarriage or whatever. You're going to be safe and you're going to be at home, but you will be using a lot of dildos. Another thing I got to touch up on, dildos. Anyways, so after that, another thing you can do is you can hey, what's up? Sorry, I have not been on for a very long time. I've been pregnant and my camera broke. So, just updating everybody on what happened and other ways to make money if you get pregnant while you're stripping. So yeah, but hello. When you do, mind you, if you do land up webcamming while you're pregnant, yes, thank you. He's a boy. He's a boy, and now I'm like a full-time mother / webcam / stripper. It's pretty awesome, but very tiring. Kind of sucks. If you do land up doing webcam, my advice to you guys would be do ManyVids. ManyVids is a community in which you basically do videos and then you upload them, and after you upload them you set a price. Now, mind you, if you say that you want this video streamed versus downloadable, that comes into play too. My advice to you, go with streamed, because once it's streamed, they have to stream it once. If they want to watch it again, they have to pay the number amount that they need to pay. So say you set a video at like $12.99 or whatever. They need to keep paying that $12.99 in order to watch the video. So you're going to be charging somebody over and over and over to get a video, to basically watch a video. And if you're doing webcamming when you're pregnant from 5 months all the way to when you're done, that means that's a lot of videos. If you ask me, that's like a lot of videos, and that is a lot of money that can add up, especially on ManyVids. Like, it's fucking crazy how much people are actually into that pregnancy fetish. So I just want to leave you guys with that for now, because I will do a more updated version of this. Aw, thank you. You're a strong girl. Power to the single mothers. Yes. I'm pretty much kind of a single mom because my boyfriend is kind of an asshole. But yeah, so congratulations. I hope that everything is going great for you guys. I'm happy that I'm able to help you. And I hope that I can help you out with whatever questions you have and whatever questions you need to be answered. But yes. So, kind of wanted to leave you guys with that. From when you are 5 months to when you're almost done being pregnant, film videos. Now I can do another one that goes into camming. However, this took years to learn. And it's gonna have to be a series. Like, when I mean a series, I mean it's gonna have to be 4 or 5, like, different videos. Yeah, you should definitely do it. You know, no matter what anyone says, this is also another video that I was supposed to make. It doesn't matter if you're big or small or however pounds. Guys, there's always different guys that are gonna like you. One of the biggest thing that I wish I had when I started dancing is somebody that came up to me and told me, hey, we're all doing it. You know, you're not the only one getting naked. We're all getting naked. So, what's the big deal? You know, you're gonna make money while you're getting naked. So, keep it up. You know, you'll be fine. No one told me that. They threw me to the wolves. I was just like, fuck, man. Like, okay. You're gonna do great. Most chances, if the audition is one of those things where you literally just walk in a hall, because that's what a lot of clubs do, is they make you walk in a hall. Make sure that you're just, you know, your toes are done, your makeup's pretty, or at least natural looking. Your hair is pretty. Really nice heels. Not necessarily really nice, but for the most part, what people don't know is that if you wear basic heels, so like just basic white or black, they consider that really kind of pretty high class. So don't go for that whole shit where like they'll post pictures of like glittery heels. It doesn't make a difference how nice your heels are. Basically, what they're looking at is they're looking at your ass. So basically, from your legs all the way up your ass, all the way up to your boobs. Even in Target or Walmart, you can find really nice like plain bras, plain underwear. If they do end up having to make you dance, however, dance really sensually. Dance really sensually and dance really slow. No matter what anyone says, no matter what you've seen in the past, I know it's hard because in social media you see all these different things that's literally like, oh yeah, I'm gonna, you know, like they see all these pole tricks and shit. How are they gonna tip you if you're on the pole? Somebody pointed this out, like a guy that I had danced for a long time ago. How are they gonna tip you when you're on the pole? You're aiming to walk off that stage with a whole garter belt of like ones. Just ones galore. So if you get up and close and personal, it adds to it. So dance really sensual. And trust me, you're gonna fucking ace that audition. You're gonna ace it. You're gonna do great. Just know that. No matter what, you're gonna do great. You know, be yourself. They're looking for girls that don't live up to that whole stripper tendency shit. That's what they're looking for. So as long as you're like out there and kind of don't really care and you're just living your life, you'll be fine. They're gonna get hired. Don't worry about it. There's no doubt that you're gonna get hired. They're gonna be like, okay, you know, it's they would rather have variety than the same thing over and over. I know this from living in Hawaii and actually going to the mainland and trying out different things. Mind you, when I went to Vegas, I didn't make that much. So when you go in, just smile, be polite, bubbly. Um, the basic bitch shit works. So if you have to be basic, be basic. Do it. Because there's nothing more powerful than you being you. Really, there isn't. I mean, there's no one else like you. So just be you and you'll be perfectly fine. You have to get used to heels. And they know that. They're gonna know that, so don't worry about it. But you will have to get used to heels. It was a pain in the ass. I had been dancing for 7 years and I still can't get used to heels. Still. Like, that says something. I was never good in heels. Never. That's why at one point when I got close to like whoever I had worked at, whatever club I worked at, they got to the point where they were like, you know what? We don't even want you falling down anymore. Just put on your fucking shoes. So I would wear Jordans to work. Like that was my high class. That was my high class shoes were Jordans. Um if you can get the heels, so stripper heels are very expensive. Um you don't have to get in a swimsuit. If you have sexy lingerie, just use that. If you have heels that are maybe about, fuck, I don't want to say like, they say like 6 inches, 5 inches. You're gonna get used to walking in heels, so get the ones that are very small. So as long as you're comfortable in them and they're nice and they're presentable, just get them. Because once you ace the audition, you're in. Like, really, once the audition is just either you walking in a hallway or you walking around a pole dancing. But what they're aiming for is kind of like how you show off your body. So just move in a really sensual way. I wish that my club would let me show you guys how I dance. Well, Brittany, nice to meet you. My name is actually Misty, but my stage name is Ariel. So if I were you, I'd go for a really cute stage name. Think about a stage name that you wish was your name, but yeah, that's understandable. But now I remember whenever I see your name, it's like, oh, it's Brit. Okay. Um, whenever they, whenever you choose your name, just choose a name that you feel like, hey, I wish I was named this. Something that you know you're gonna get used to. So I went through like 4 different names. No, it's okay. That's what I'm here for. Girl, I made this channel to fucking help out other girls. Like, that's what this channel is based around, is to actually help other girls do what they need to do and, get up on the pole, like, give them the confidence to actually get out there and do it, because the industry needs different types of things nowadays. The industry does not need the same thing over and over. It gets tiring. Men don't get as excited. However, because you are going to be a new girl, there's something called the New Girl Blues. Soak it up while you can. New Girl Blues is because you're a new face. You're someone that no one's seen you before. Soak it up while you can. It lasts for maybe, I would say that certain girls, sometimes it will last for 2 months, because you'll have so many different guys coming in and meeting you and whatnot. So while you can, play the whole like, oh yeah, I'm new. Uh, you should tip me more because I really don't know what I'm doing. Just basically, if you have to play the whole role play, because anything works in this industry, really. I mean, the adult industry and the sex life industry, like, I could even make a video about how before I used, a long time ago, um, how me and my friend basically used to pretend that we were new girls, and after a while they were just like, you guys aren't new, we've seen you before, and we're just like, fuck. But still, like, you guys didn't notice us before, so we're new technically to you. There's nothing for you to be nervous about, there's nothing for you to be worried about. Just know that it's an interview where you're being just looked at, analyzed. You're not being judged. They're not judging you. It's not like, a regular interview where you have to, like, dress up, make sure that you answer the right questions because you really have no questions to answer. Basically. If you like to dance and you like to be, around people and you can talk, you have good communication skills, then bam, there you go. There's your in. Because you need communication to talk to guys, and you need social skills to talk to guys. And to show off your body, you just need confidence. In fact, not even confidence. Fuck, who am I kidding? I ended up going to a strip club that, like, had a bunch of girls on one stage. Aww. That's a good name. I think Devon's a really good name. Devon's actually a name that I've noticed a lot of guys flock to. How do I know? Because Devon is a name that one of the girls used to have at, like, the club. A lot of guys liked her. Why? Because her name was different. She didn't choose, like, one of those little dainty names like Daisy or Diamond or, girly names. She chose a very different name. And especially when you tell them, if you're comfortable with telling them what happened with your past, like, with your best friend and how she passed away, if you're comfortable with telling them about that, it is something that, how do I say it? It would help you get more money from them because they'll feel more connected to you. So you kind of want to make those customers that want to come back on a regular. So even if you're comfortable and you think of it in a really, really good type of, if you look at it in a good light, like how you just said, it's gonna help her always be with you. And she is with you all the time. How do I know? Because I study, well, I'm one of those Catholic girls that has an ancestor altar. It's a lot more positive. And they're gonna applaud you for being more positive. Everything about that, you will. So as long as you think about positive stuff while you're with, whenever you're talking about why you chose your name, then a lot of times guys will be just like, okay, whatever. And sometimes you can even answer back with, like, what's your name? What's your stage name? We all know that guys don't have real names in here. Everybody has a stage name. That always gets guys. I do it all the time. I had learned it once. Like, I remember I was sitting down. I was, like, so tired. So I was just like, I know you have a name, but you're probably going to give me a fake one. So we'll just say that, you guys all have stage names. So what's your stage name? And ever since then, it was just, like, something I would always use no matter what. I always went there. But you're going to do great, girl. I know for a fact you're going to get the job. And you're going to make a ton of money. And anytime you have any questions, you can always come back and ask me. And yeah, I'll always be here no matter what. So I hope you do good on your job interview and or your audition, which you're gonna do. You're gonna get the job. I already know you are. Anyways, I hope that I helped you out, and I'm going to be posting probably later on. Anyways, comment down below and let me know how the audition went. Let me know if you get the job. And if you have any questions once you get the job, because I know a lot of different girls have questions once they get a job. So just leave a comment down below and let me know how it went. Because, of course, I want to know how you did. And I will see you guys next time. Okay? All right. Love you guys. Thanks for all the support. Bye.